sugar, spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girl. But Professor Utonium accidentally added an extra ingredient to the concoction, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born!
I think one of the biggest challenges that the world is facing today is to develop all the energy we need in an environmentally friendly way.
It's going to be vital that we develop all sources of energy to fuel the future growth of the world economy and its growing population. It's going to be oil and gas, coal, nuclear, wind, and solar. We're going to need them all.
The world has two real large challenges right now. One of them is to make sure that we have energy to supply our economies, improve the standard of living for people all over the world. And the second challenge is to be able to do that without harming the environment,
Exxon Mobil has long been criticized for allegedly hiding what it knew about climate change. Just today, a pair of researchers say that Exxon's own documents prove that is true.
What Exxon Mobil knew about the burning of fossil fuels and its link to climate change, and when they knew it, is the subject of a legal investigation.
And that burning fossil fuels is the reason. But scientific evidence remains inconclusive as to whether human activities affect the global climate.
Researchers who are from Harvard University, they published a study today alleging that Exxon Mobil tried to systematically mislead the public about climate change for 40 years.
The board of directors denied all the accusations by saying that the research was funded by Rockefeller Family Fund, who are an activist leading campaign against the Exxon Mobil. On the other hand, it increases the awareness of the shareholders, who voted 62% against 38% to ask ExxonMobil to disclose the impacts to climate change and follow the Paris Agreement.
A report from the tax office showed that ExxonMobil and Chevron Corp paid no tax in Australia in the 2016 financial year.
This is the third year in a row, despite reporting billions of dollars of income from operations in the country. ExxonMobil, which has oil and gas production, reported $5 billion in income and the loss for taxable income, but paid no tax. It is estimated that ExxonMobil has sent away over $54 billion to Netherlands and Bahamas, which are known as tax havens, with a minimum corporate tax income rate.
An oil tanker ran aground today off the nation's northernmost ice-free port, Valdez, Alaska.
We've fetched up on the ground and headed out east, slowly getting some oil.
During the years, the company continuously had a large number of oil spills. According to the table of the statistics portal from 2016, the company had a fluctuated number of oil spills during the years of 2005 and 2016. In 2016, they had one of the lowest oil spills during the period, with a number of 220. According to Corporate Citizenship Report, ExxonMobil is continuously working to improve their ability to ensure a rapid and comprehensive response if the spill does occur. However, the latest spill in the Yellowstone River shows how the company manages the problem, using big paper towels to absorb the oil.
The globe is slowly warming, real scientists all know, but ExxonMobil's here to claim it really isn't so. They pay for puppet scientists to dance upon a string and contradict the obvious so no one does a thing. So raise your glass to ExxonMobil, drink some more, refill your cup, have some more, there's always plenty, drain it dry, now bottoms up. Toast the earth with ExxonMobil, run the tap till closing time, let those others tilt at windmills, ride the tiger, you'll be fine.